Yo my guys, welcome back to another episode of Add This to Your Playlist Volume 2. I hope you're all safe, I hope you're all well. Thanks for, checking out the videos. Thanks for sticking with me on this sort of journey we go through, this like all these different types of music or whatever. I'm so glad that you're a part of this. This week I'm going to be going through a countdown of one of my favorite artists. This guy is basically one of the most, I don't know, eccentric performers. I've seen him multiple times when he's been in the UK. I've been to his concerts, I've been to festivals where he's performed. Last time I went to one of his concerts, he had like a bird on stage and he was come out the top of it. It was crazy, absolutely mental. He's got his own collaboration with Nike in terms of the dunks. He was dating a billionaire. He's just done a collaboration with McDonald's. I think he released some burgers or whatever. The guy is just doing way too much. But yeah, if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm talking to none other than Travis Scott. Big fan. So yeah, I'm going to be counting down my 15 favorite Travis Scott tracks. Let's go. Alright, so track number 15 is a track called Nothing But Net, and it features Young Thug and Party Next Door. And yeah, man, if you're a fan of old school Travis, and when I say old school Travis, I mean like the Pharaoh sort of Travis, the old school days, that dark sort of synthy sort of bass that he used to use, that sort of auto tune that he kind of still uses now, but this is the dark, crazy, I don't know, scarecrow looking guy Travis that I know. This is the track. This is the track for you. It was unreleased. It didn't feature on any of the sort of mixtapes, but it just came out, and I remember I downloaded it ages ago. But this is a banger. Party Next Door comes through and does his thing. Young Thug comes through and does his thing, and it's just a banger, man. I'll try and find a link and include it in the bio underneath, because it's not on any streaming platforms. But yeah, this is a banger. That's track number 15. Alright, so track number 14 is a bit more of a bouncy sort of track. It was during the days of the sort of Antidote, and it's actually a track where it's not actually his track, but he's actually featured on it. So this is off of Drake's More Life project, and the track's called Portland, and it also features Quavo on there. And yeah, it's got a little flute in the background, and then I think one of the Scum Man United guys, I remember when he scored one time, he was dancing to it and it kind of went viral or whatever, but enough about that. But yeah, this track, bubbly, Quavo, there was a point when Quavo and Travis back to back was just a winning formula, and this was one of the songs that kind of catapulted them two into that sort of status. And I think it's kind of where they thought, you know what, let's make a mixtape together. But yeah, this track is bouncy, I'm sure you've heard it, but yeah, that's my track number 14. Alright, so track number 13, back when I was raving, when I was at in Shoreditch and all of them sort of places there, this was actually the first Travis Scott song I heard. And when I heard it, I didn't know what was going on. The way this track starts, mental. And you can imagine if you're in a mosh pit in a rave, yeah, and this track goes off, when the track drops, mental. The track I'm talking about is Upper Echelon, and it features T.I., and I think it also features 2 CHAINZ. But yeah, this track, first track I heard from Travis Scott, it is crazy. Energy. And if you've been to a Travis Scott concert and he performs this track, bruv, you're lucky if you don't break any of your limbs. I'm telling you, man. Hype track. But yeah, that's my track number 13. Oh man, so this track, man. So Days Before Rodeo, it's not on any streaming platforms from what I can see. I will have a check. But this track here features Young Thug, and it's called SKYFALL. Man. Travis Scott, yeah, he's always had that sort of dark persona, that sort of comic book, anti-villain sort of persona, and he kind of brings that out a lot in his music. And I feel like this track here is I'm down on my conscience. It's just amazing song. And what is it? Young Thug comes through with mad bars on this as well, man. This is one of my personal favorite tunes, and the sort of ooh in the background, it's like like it just paints like a cinematic picture in your mind. Like it's a crazy song, man. But yeah, check it out. That's my track number 12. Alright, so track number 11, another one of those bangers that I heard for the first time in a rave, and this track features ASAP Ferg. It's from the Pharaoh Mixtape, I think Travis Scott's first mixtape, and yeah, this track is called Uptown. You know why I'm saying this? Because I remember how much energy I used moshing out to this song in countless different raves, I remember I went to Wireless Festival and he performed this, and I remember that year, I don't know what I did to my leg, I think I tore my ACL, but that year I was on crutches. And I still went in a mosh pit because of this song. That's how mad it is. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on it, man. Yeah, so this next track, beautiful production, man. So this track is off Astroworld, his most recent album, and the production on this is crazy. And it also features vocals from Sway Lee, who's not on, I don't think there's any track listed on that project. But yeah, it features Sway Lee's vocals on there, and this is just like, I don't know, like you're floating through the clouds on some mad sort of spaceship, and it's like sunny and shit, man. This is just like crazy production. You know, man, so good, yeah. This track is called IOP Screw. Obviously Screw referencing DJ Screw, obviously Travis from Houston. DJ Screw was like a pioneer of that whole Houston sound. You know, he always shouts out where he's from. But yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks from that Astroworld project. Really good song. Check it out. Yeah, so for track number 7, like Travis, like he kind of pushed the boundaries a bit and worked with a pop star on this track, and he also features Young Thug. And this track here, yeah, it had this pop star singing like he was a certified R&B star. I'm talking about Justin Bieber, and the track I'm talking about is Maria, I'm Drunk. This is another one where I've sung my heart out on a night out when the tune comes on, man, because this is a vibe, you know, absolute vibe. You know, man heard Justin spitting bars, I was thinking, rah, Justin, is that you, yeah? Coming through like this? But yeah, like really good song. Like it's so hard to kind of categorize these or, you know, place these songs in different positions, because this here is a classic Travis Scott track. Like it's so good. Yeah, that's my track number 7. And this track is called Coordinate, and it features Black Youngsta just coming through at the starting of the track, just talking shit basically. Like he just comes through and gasses basically. But yeah, spend that money fast if I have to. Like this track, yeah, is a bumpers. Like I know it's not officially categorized, but there's in my mind there's a genre just called sauce, where it's that sort of, this is one of those tracks, man. The beat, the rhythm, everything is just on point, man. Like I love this song. Like I love this song. It's a great song. And that's my track number 8. Yeah, so the next track is another sort of like bouncy, like I've danced to this song so many times, like all over the shop. Obviously I'm talking about Pick Up the Phone, featuring again Young Thug and Quavo, like his partners in crime. Like when these guys link up on the track, you know it's gonna be a madness. Like they've done it too much. But yeah, Pick Up the Phone, not much more I can say about this. This tune's been rinsed, like everyone knows it, like it's a banger, it's classic Travis Scott. Yeah, like it's a great tune. Yeah, so the next track is from his Astroworld project, and this one's actually called ASTROTHUNDER. And yeah, it's another one of those sort of like bouncy, sort of, you know, get your head going sort of tracks, man. Like I really like this song. I really like it. It's another one of those where the production is just like different levels. I remember he was in contention, I think, with Cardi B and a couple other people for a Grammy one year. And you know, if you listen to the Astroworld project, yeah, and look, I'm not putting Cardi down or whatever, but for him not to win like a Grammy for this, man, crazy, like crazy. For that year, I definitely think he deserved it for that project because the project was just amazing. But yeah, ASTROTHUNDER, really, really good song. Alright, so the next track, yeah, this song, I've seen Travis Scott, I think 3 times, yeah. And I think the best time I've seen him, or maybe even 4 times, the best time I saw him was when he was at Brixton Academy, and that was after I think Days of the Rodeo had dropped or something like that, and he played this song, yeah, Mamacita. Man, the mosh pits, yeah, dumb. I'm talking about even in raves when this tune has come on, dumb. Featuring Rich Homie Quan, who killed it, Young Thug, who killed it, and then Travis comes through and kills it as well, man. Mamacita. If you say you like Travis Scott and you don't like this song, I can't rate you. I cannot rate you. Because this song is a madness. Mamacita. Man. Yeah. Next song. Wow. So yeah, we're counting down, yeah, and I'm going through some of these tracks, and like as we're getting close to that final track, that number 1 Travis Scott track, some of these tracks are just ridiculous because they're just bringing back so many memories. This next song is from the Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, and yeah, this song here, alright, it features Nav, yeah. Obviously, people are a bit indifferent on Nav, whether they like him or not or whatever. But on this track, he does his thing. Trust, he does his thing. This track here, mental. Biebs in the Trap. And you know, he's not talking about Justin Bieber. He's talking about Biebs in the track. You work it out. So, yeah, this track here, crazy. Put it out in the leader, like it is like, I remember I was abroad with a couple of mates and we were doing like pre-drinks before we went out, and we had like the little sound speaker, and I put this song on. One of my boys clocked it. He was like, "What, you playing this, yeah?" It was hype, and then everyone in that room got hype because of this song. This song is a madness. Jeez, classic Travis. Alright, we're up to our top 3 now. It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. These songs are they're too much. Yeah, so next track is a little bit more of a mellow one. But I really like the message. The video for it was really great. It features James Blake, who's an amazing UK artist who's worked with Jay-Z, Chance the Rapper. Like he's really good, and he has great projects on himself as well. But yeah, this track is called Stop Trying to Be God, and I really like this track. I think this might actually be my favourite track off that Astro World project. I just love the production. I love James Blake's input on it as well. It just works so well. Like really good song. That's my track number 3. Man, so Travis Scott has always credited Kid Cudi as one of his favourite artists, if not probably his favourite artist, and they came together on this track on the Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight project, and this track is called Through the Late Night. Dun, 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 dun. The way it starts, and then when Kid Cudi's humming goes through the background, I don't think he's hummed better in his lifetime than he does on this track. This track, Through the Late Night. I remember when I went to, I think it was Wireless, and I didn't have crutches then. This was another time. Through the Late Night, yeah. You know when he's shouting, get that mosh pit wider, get that mosh pit wider. That's what it was. It was great, like mosh pit wide. As soon as that beat drops, elbow, mosh pit, crazy. Like this song, madness. Like that's one thing with Travis Scott, he's always gonna get you on a hype, man. Always. And this is just one of those songs which just takes all that energy and just releases it, and it's just mental. So that's my track number 2. Alright, so we're finally here. My track number 1, my favourite Travis Scott track. And this track here, yeah, I have played this track on repeat for a whole day or days just listening to this track because I love it, man. And you know what, it's weird, like we usually associate Travis for, you know, his big synths, his crazy sort of, you know, sound effects and that like alien production sort of style he has. Shout out to Wonder Girl, she obviously does like a lot of ghost production for him as well. But this track here is a bit more on the mellow side, and it's got like an indie sort of guitar riff on it as well. And the track I'm talking about is Drugs You Should Try It. I love this song. Emotional. I love this song. This song is like, it's just so different, but it works so well. It was off the Days After Rodeo project mixtape, sorry. And yeah, it is such a good song, man. Like it is just like, it kind of just like, it just resonates and it just touches me like in a different way. Like it's just really, really good, man. But yeah, that's my track number 1. Thanks once again, guys, for, you know, sticking with me on the countdown of my favorite 15 Travis tracks. Let me know if you're feeling that list or whether there's some tracks you feel should have been in there over some other ones. But yeah, I'll be back again shortly, and I'll be counting down and doing another countdown of my top 15 tracks of another artist. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.